Salutations and welcome back to Revenge of the Sea Team. I'm your host DapperDemon, and today I am just about out of the footage I've recorded before doing this in real time. So I have a little bit of footage from when Toby showed me what he was, or Mr. Blubberbutter, sorry, when he showed me what he was up to so far, and I'll probably be editing that. I'm going to also put together some stuff that I'm going to record in a bit with what I've done here so far, and there's a little bit more with the Erebus mods, so I'm going to mash that all together, but I'll see you in a bit with the footage from what I was doing with, or what Toby's been up to so far. Okay, it's working. Salutations and welcome. I probably shouldn't do an intro because I already recorded part of the beginning of this episode earlier, but actually I'll probably record this after what I did earlier. So yeah, salutations and welcome. I'm here with Mr. Blubberbutter. He was showing me what he's been doing with the blood magic, because I've never gotten into that before, and I was interested, but then I realized I should probably be recording this. So, without further ado, let's begin. Alright.
So here's the thing. Now I have my, if you wanted to show them the blood altar, you can go up there and show them.
Oh, right.
But I have a tier 2 blood altar up there, and that's totally fine. But I'm trying to make spells, and the blood altar can have other things up there that'll be messing with it, so I didn't want to take up my blood altar, because I'm going to try to upgrade that blood altar. So all of these things you see right here, these plates, these are all blood altars. Tier 1. That's just normal blood altar. But you need them to make the basic spells, which is what I'm making. And then you need a spell table. All of these are kind of a pain in the butt to make, because they just are. But what you do is you have to set this up in a 2-step process. So I'll show you one. First of all, you need your focus, and that tells you what type of spell you're using. And I brought Obsidian with me. Obsidian's kind of a random one. If I had TNT or flint and steel, I could show you more specific. Oh,
I got it.
Thank you.
There you go.
First of all, my mouth is double clicked. Second of all, I didn't actually mean to put this there. Can you get rid of that one too?
Oh, okay. There. Okay.
Thank you.
It lagged for a second, so you were just standing there staring at it.
Yeah, well, I was like, can you get that one too? And you're like, yeah. And then you just stood there. And I was like,
oh.
Okay.
I broke it, and then you were, like, staring at it for a good 10 seconds.
Well, then. The focus goes into the plate. So, right now you see it floating. That's the type of spell it is. Now, if I had flint and steel, it'd be a fire spell. If I had an ice block, it'd be an ice spell. If I had TNT, it'd be an explosive spell. And I do need to get some TNT, but I don't know how to make it just yet, so I'll get that later. And then, so that's the type of spell it is. And then the genre of spell, I guess, would be the best way to say it, is the head. A zombie head is defensive, creeper head is environmental, and skeleton is offensive ranged. And then another skeleton is supposedly offensive melee, but it isn't really. It tends to just be what the skeleton is, but even more vicious and more expensive. But this here, that's a spell. Now, I told you about the unbound crystals before. I probably should have gone over that first.
Yeah, I'm holding that now.
That unbound crystal, when you first build it, is nothing. So you have to right-click it on yourself to bind it to you. So
Which
now
I've
you're
accidentally done.
Now, and I think 2 people can be bound to this one too. So if you want to, right-click once on the spell table with that crystal.
With the okay.
Now, hit E, and hover your mouse over it, and it should say Crystal of Infinite Possibilities, current owner, yourself, and the coordinates of this spell table.
Yeah, it says negative 59, 58, 11, 68, so.
Yeah, that should be the coordinates of this one.
Bound dimension is 0.
If you want different spells, you're going to have to set the different ones and bind them to that location. And if I move the spell table, that spell's going to be gone because it's not in that location. It's bound to the location. So come up here. We can practice the spell. I've never used it. Oh, yeah, you probably shouldn't use the spell, actually, because you don't have anything in your blood inventory.
I've got double hearts. Let's do this. Oh, actually, I'm going to show him the blood altar real quick. So this is his blood altar. This is tier 2, which apparently just means he's got these blood runes under it, which makes it more powerful. Apparently, to make it tier 3, you add something else, and to make it tier 4, he says you add a bunch of pipes and stuff that make it look all fancy and cool and stuff, and make it sound like something I might actually want to get into.
The one thing I will warn you about is supposedly if you use a spell and it uses up more blood than you have in your inventory, in your collective blood group, which I use these crystals to hold them. This crystal right here is an apprentice blood orb. It's mine. It has several thousand blood in it. So that's what's being used when I use this unbound crystal. If you don't have enough and you use it, supposedly, what happens is you die and it throws all your inventory on the floor. But this is a mod pack, so we have other mods that are supposed to prevent stuff like that from happening, so I don't know which is going to win out on top.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do real quick. Since I don't actually have anything that has blood in it, I'm going to put a chest up here, because I always carry one with me just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put all my stuff in it, except for like this arrow that I apparently have for who knows.
That's what I was going to say, keep one thing just so you can see.
Just to see if I have a gravestone that has that arrow in it, then we'll know.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to go to my Spectre Dimension. I do have a weak blood orb I can give you.
Okay.
That way you could at least pull some and experiment with it later. I think each click does 100.
Alright, I'm going to do the killing myself with it first, though.
Yeah.
And then I'll see what your magic thing does.
Let me see. Where are my blood orbs? I hope resetting the server didn't get rid of them. They're really easy to make, so it wouldn't be a big deal, but...
Right. Wait, why am I taking that back? That needs to stay in there. And then that needs to get off.
Whitestone. Okay, so I don't see it. That's a bad sign. I can make another one, though. It just takes a... is it diamond? I have diamonds on me.
I don't know if I should take off these red heart canisters, because supposedly they stay with me even in death. And they have so far, but this might be doing something else, so who knows.
Yeah, it's a diamond. Okay, so I can easily make another one. I'll just head down there. I'll throw a diamond in my bloodstone, in my altar, and I'll show you how to make that after you try it and see what happens.
Alright.
I'm almost there. Oh, I'm falling.
I'll wait for you.
Good. That's... okay. Can you maybe stop lagging and allow me not to fall? There you go.
If you insist.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to shoot you once with this just so I see what it does. Is that okay?
Yeah. Gave me slowness and did about 4 hearts of damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to do 8 damage. I don't know what
that
accounts
for. Each heart is 2 damage, or 2 health, so... Alright, let me see what this does.
Shoot it at me.
It took my own health. So I think if I die by doing that... Okay, so it takes about half a heart of damage every time I shoot this? Or no, a heart and a half.
Yeah. Okay, so it just takes the damage straight from you. That makes sense, because that's what the orbs do, except the blood orbs store it instead of just taking it from you.
Right. Now, I am curious to see what happens if I actually do die from this now. So, we'll see. I think you dodged that because of the lag.
Yeah, I think I'm dodging all of these because of lag. None of them fit me.
We'll stand still for a second, and we'll... There we go. Your armor's gone.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
So I guess it disarms, or takes your armor off? Is that in your inventory, or did
No,
it just,
I think my armor just got worn out.
Oh, okay. Oh, there I go.
No, it made a grave. Okay, so that's good to know.
Once I get back over there, I'll, Oh, I gotta go grab my jeans.
I keep thinking you're talking about pants. And after we do this, I'll go ahead and head out for the night.
Right, me too. Okay, I have my red heart canisters, so it didn't interfere with that. That's good.
Good.
So that means those are, Tinker's Construct hearts stay with you no matter what.
That is good to know.
They're friends forever.
I need to get those, by the way. I have hearts, I just don't know how to craft them. So
I have 2 of them. You have to craft the tin canister first, which is pretty easy. I think it's just like 5 tin or 4 tin and a copper for some reason. You get that, and then for the red heart canisters, you craft the little heart thing, a jeweled apple, and the tin canister, and a necrotic bone. And that makes one of the little heart things, I think. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right information here. Yeah, okay.
Jeweled apple, jeez.
Yeah, the jeweled apple is 4 diamonds and an apple. Okay, the the tin canister is either 4 aluminum ingots in... Or no, it's the empty canister, that's what it's called. So
I have to use a blood
ingots.
infuser to get the necrotic?
Not necessarily. They also drop from wither skeletons.
Oh, so I just have to go to the nether and start killing things.
Yeah. I've only got a couple of the necrotic bones. That's why I only have 2 heart canisters.
Okay.
Because with that vengeance pick, I've got plenty of diamonds for a bunch more if I needed them.
Yeah, mine's almost out, by the way.
Oh, okay. I can craft you another one. We definitely are going to want to get into the abyssal craft thing altogether, because I was looking at some of the bosses in creative mode, and there's no way I'm ever going to be able to take those on alone.
We'll just have
who I am. Oh no! What? All this stuff was supposed to be my knapsack. Why is it in here?
Oh, what? So maybe part of it did get affected by the curse.
No, it's done this before. It's just basically your knapsack, if you take it off, it's supposed to store the items. But sometimes if you die with your knapsack, then it should it puts all the stuff that was in the knapsack in your gravestone outside of the thing.
Ah.
Here's my chest plate.
Which
is kind of annoying, because then you end up having more stuff than you actually have inventory space for. So let me just pop all this back in here, and there's still a couple of things in that chest, and I'll pick up the chest too, but I know I want to get into brewcraft. That's complex potions and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to be mopping the floor with us, because potions are very useful, and all of us are lazy. Hey, come here. So first of all, and I wanted to use this, but I'm not going to, because first of all, you just died and had a hassle of getting all your genes back. But there's a if I type up sacrifice, there is a dagger of sacrifice. What I have right now is a sacrificial knife, but the dagger of sacrifice, if I kill things near my altar, fills it up with blood. Not all blood,
nice.
I mean, like, if I killed you, I would get
a ton of blood?
Quite a bit of blood filled into my altar. A lot of it. I don't know how much. I'll have to look it up.
Alright, I will go ahead and
if I kill mobs, I
bring
get
you...
a lot too, but not nearly as much as if I kill a player with it.
Do you have the thing that you were talking about?
Oh, I can easily make it. I'll show you. Come here.
Alright, I'm gonna bring you somebody to kill for it.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
You there, Mr. Creeper. You're harmless to us now.
That is true. Because I don't know if I mentioned it in my recording, we got the genes that made them harmless to us, so...
Yes, they won't explode now.
Right, I'm gonna go name my unbound crystals so that I know which spell they are, and I can just keep them...
Watch, it's gonna lag and this thing's gonna end up blowing up your altar.
It actually would be... Like, it'd be another 20 minutes of work, but I can get it done.
Right. At least you got the bulk of it downstairs.
Okay. First of all, hold on to the creeper for now.
Yeah.
So...
I think I'm getting some lag on Skype.
This is the blood altar.
Okay.
When you craft it... Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to hold off for a second?
No, you're fine. Oh, I am still recording. Alright, yeah, okay, just go ahead. I'll...
So when you build your blood altar, it's empty. There's no blood in it. So what you have to do is build the sacrificial knife. You can look up the recipe if you want to. It's not hard. Yeah. The sacrificial knife... Now, there's actually, just so you know, because this could be a trigger warning to people who deal with cutting and stuff, and that was a complaint people had with this. I feel like it fits in Bloodcraft. You're being evil. Of course you're going to be using blood and cutting for your altar. Right. I don't know. To me it makes sense, but...
Blood magic is like the basis of it is you're using your own blood most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's an old fantasy trope, basically, so...
Now, when you get to the blood orbs... Yeah, the blood orbs are stealing your essence, not exactly your blood, so it's a little different. So there is something in the mod pack that you can do relatively easily. It's on the download link on his page if you look at it. So you can turn the sacrificial knife into an orb, a life essence orb, because people found that less offensive. But this has the knife. So if you right-click with the knife, it does a heart of damage and it starts filling this up. If you look here, it should be starting to fill up with blood. Which it isn't. Why is it not filling? There it goes.
Looks like it is.
Now you see it filling up. Now, if I wanted to make that sacrificial dagger, because it's a tier 2, I can do this. I think. Let me pull it up. Sacrificial dagger.
It says tier 2 LP 3000.
Yeah, so it should be working, but it's not. Maybe I don't have enough blood in there. So
it might be because your sword is damaged a little. It probably requires an pristine, undamaged iron sword. Oh yeah, we're doing the thing. Okay, it's got particles, so you can tell it's working.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
I have to fill up blood.
For Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, the Japanese names for that is like, I think Tristan's name is Honda in that, and Joey's is Junauchi. Yuki's is Yugi, obviously.
I can see people still getting really irritated. There it is.
There you go. And I will give you your first sacrifice. Alright, it had a little particles there, so I think that worked. Nice. I can't see how much is in there, but...
Now.
Nice.
Bam! No.
That's not nice.
It doesn't do much.
That's not nice at all.
Don't kill me, no!
I won't kill you, I'm just gonna
No, I don't have enough health! Oh no!
I missed. I'm just using the crossbow.
Yeah, it'll kill me.
How's your health?
It's low. I just filled up my blood altar.
Oh, okay. I'll leave you alone then. Alright, well, I am going to fly back to my base and I'll be off here for the night, so... Yeah, thank you for showing me that. I'm going to stop recording now, so... I will see you guys later. Okay, so, we may have figured out how to do this. First, I'm going to try with just the tree resin to see if that does anything. It does not, unfortunately, which means we will have to craft the stars, probably. So that's 1 amber glass and 4 tree resin, and that gives you an amber star. Now, I looked online, it didn't actually tell me this, so this is, Joe pointed out that these things existed. Okay, and that is exactly what you need to do to shoot that, because that gave me the amber glass.
Alright.
So, it basically spends the 4 tree resin to shoot something, so I'm going to craft as many of these as I can real quick. Because I can get more tree resin, so I can make 9. And then we're going to go catch something, anything at all. Although since this is kind of difficult to make, I'll want to try and catch something worth it. Oh, it does have durability. Dang it, that's unfortunate. F3A to refresh. There's some scorpions over there. We'll try to catch one of them. Okay, they look to be standing pretty still. Oh, I put the stars in my other, okay.
You said you found something you said you found one of the staves in a cluster?
Yeah, they found both of them in the little clusters. Okay, so I just wasted 2 stars, but I've also got 2 scorpions and glass blocks. And the scorpions are annoying little creatures, so they're just going to stay in there. Okay. Well, now that we've got that figured out, that's all I wanted to show you guys, so I will quit the recording for now. Salutations, and welcome back to Revenge of the Scene Team. I am your host, DapperDemon. I am joined today by Jojotheredmage, and I'm about to show you how to wrestle you up a beetle. So, yeah. I need the other hotbar. What else, sorry?
Oh, I said I'm just going to sit by and watch.
Right. So... first, I should probably show you how to craft the things you're going to need to wrestle up one of these here beetles. And I probably shouldn't spawn in the, or I probably shouldn't go into my Spectre Dimension in the 1 block wide hallway so I don't get injured on the way back. Let's see. I'm going to do this in my downstairs area so that I can just kind of clone a rhino. Well, I need another safari ball for that. I'll just use the one I have in here, because I don't have enough safari balls for all that junk.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to let this guy loose just yet, because he will be very angry at me. I guess giant beetles don't like it when you cram them into tiny balls. Oh yeah, while I'm waiting though, I can... Okay, so what you'll need to tame the beetle is this beetle amulet, which is mostly pretty easy to craft. It takes like 3 gold nuggets, this jade, which is pretty common in the Erebus, but it also takes this altar fragment, which is kinda rare. Like there's these, let me look to see if I can find it. What's it called? Fossil ore, I think? Yeah, okay, this stuff in the Erebus dimension. And you'll find that, and occasionally, most of the time, it'll give you bone shards, which you can either use to craft arrows or as to make bone meal. But occasionally, it'll drop one of these altar fragments. I've gotten one so far after breaking like 10 of these things with a Vengeance pickaxe. So, yeah, not exactly the most common thing. But I got enough to make this here beetle amulet, and that's what you use to tame the beetle. Then to ride the beetle, you make this beetle riding kit. Surprising, I know. That's made with 3 carpets, 3 lapis lazuli, 1 string, and an exoskeleton plate. So yeah, also I should mention that I'm running on 1 hour of sleep and a ton of caffeine, so if I sound a little bit sluggish and or loopy during this video, that's probably why.
I kind of figured that because you used the word wrestle.
Oh no, I probably would have used wrestle anyway.
No,
What's... Okay. Wrangle, that's the word I'm looking for, not wrestle. You're not wrestling the beetle. You're wrangling the beetle. We're cowpoke here.
That's why I was
Right.
Yeah.
That was my mistake. I've got a lot of hearts right now.
Actually, you could probably just go ahead and do it.
Alright. Well, what you do is you take your beetle, or find one out in the wild of the Erebus dimension, and he's gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna show you what he does real quick. Oh, I didn't even have to go down there, he just came to me. So he punches you, and you kind of go flying. He doesn't do too much damage. He looks like he gives you some slowness. I didn't know that. You take your beetle amulet. I think, if you can get close enough, right-click on him, and now he's got hearts over his head. So he's happy, he's friendly. I think his health went up by 22, so that's nice. He's it's 80 health now. Pop this beetle riding kit on. Ooh, that is nice.
Oh,
hey there, friend.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
And now you have yourself a beetle.
Let me check my controls real quick. I remapped the keys and I forget what it was. Okay, beetle ram attack is currently V. I really hope this doesn't destroy blocks. Okay, maybe it just works when you're attacking things.
Yeah. Okay. Here, try it out on me outside.
Okay. Alright, so I can make things go flying. I expected it to like send him charging, but apparently that's not quite how it works. He moves really fast though.
Now,
like super fast. Okay, so if I hit stuff, they just kind of go flying.
Right.
Alright, I'll put him back in his ball for now. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for that guy.
Yeah.
Alright, and now I'll show you what I've been up to so far, and the thing there, I'll show that in a minute too. But first okay. So you've probably seen this already, but I've already gotten my, that ticking noise is up here, that's this clock. I didn't realize it makes a loud ticking noise, but hey, that's a thing that happens. So, first thing I did, or not the first thing I did, but I've got this basement here that I've been doing most of my, experiment stuff in. Most of it's pretty empty so far, but I've also got the genetic stuff done. We worked on that a bit. This is a gift from Joe. I'll turn that off for now. I've got a few beetles here. This is my milk beetle. I gave her the milky gene. And I've got a couple of other beetles. I already showed how to catch the rhinoceros beetle here. And I also went ahead and got a stag beetle the same way. I named them Silver and Gold. Now over here, I had a code on this before, but this is the basement I was digging out in earlier videos. It's finished, well mostly finished. I'm still going to put some more skyblocks in here, but I like the way it turned out. It's kind of disorienting. It's just mostly a black void with some skyblocks here and there. At night this looks really nice because you can see the moon and the stars. Once I get some more skyblocks it'll look even better. And over here is the teleport to my ship that I found, because I found this one while I was traveling somewhere. It's another one of those one ships. I'm not really sure what to do here. I put some, I was planning to put some farms in here, but I never got around to doing that yet. So there's that. I'll go ahead and teleport back. And take the teleport up from this. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with... Okay, the camera was acting weird there for a second. Gotta give it a minute. There. And there we go. Close that. Over. Oh right. Also, I've gotten rid of the Tinker armor. I didn't get rid of it so much. I replaced it with some other armor. So I gave these the invisible enchantment so that they don't show up. But the glider chestplate allows me to do this, which makes me move a lot faster. Now, if it wasn't invisible, you would also see wings popping out, but it's invisible, so I just look like I'm Supermaning all over the place. This is a village Joe built over here, right next to my place. Kind of funny. I said at the beginning of the series that I was kind of gonna do it alone, away from everybody else, and then everybody just kind of congealed over to where I was, so that's a village Joe built. His base is pretty close by, too. This is our mob farm that I built recently. Just like before, you just kind of flip the switches off, they spawn, they drop. Their loot gets collected into these. It's not too pretty, but it works. The essence goes into this tank, which leads down to here, which leads into the auto-spawner room, which I'm eventually going to make prettier. I'm going to add blast-proof stuff, just in case, you know, we don't want things exploding and blowing up our precious materials. That's just about reaching down there. I forgot that was over there. Okay, so over here's the smeltery. You should have seen this before. There's somebody running water in the background. Sorry about the noise. Over here's all our junk for... It's not really organized. We just kind of threw stuff on the ground here. Joe has taken over this volcano as one of his bases. I don't know where the door is, or I know where it is, but I can't remember right now. And he's made this little castle out of titanium here. He also built this over here, which going to glide over there, and that wasn't there before, was it? Okay, that looks like somebody put that there. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure if this is finished or not, but it looks pretty nice. He's got the amber glass from the Erebus that we checked out before. And Sarah's got her base over here. It's a boathouse. And then she's got an area over here that she fenced off to do stuff in, I guess. So it's just a nice little boat here. That's also a house, so it's a boathouse. And then there's a... Mr. Blubberbutter's base is still the tree. So I've shown that before, but that's about it for now, so... whoops, wrong button. I'm going to shift into F5 here, then hit F1. So thank you for watching. Oh, just gonna... Oh, right, I can't look at the screen while I'm doing the Superman thing. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. But until next time, farewell.